channel. So we are at Earl G. Williams Park in Oil City, Louisiana, and this was supposed to be our first camping outing, but I think all the camping spots are taken. Y'all, it's only $6 to camp here. Primitive camping. That means no water hookup or electricity, which I don't need in this van. And I think all the spots are full. So we may not be able to camp tonight, but we're probably going to stay here till sunset. I believe the park closes here at 9. So maybe just an outing for us, but this is Chilli's first time out at a campground plus park. There's a huge park here and campground. There's a place to launch your boat if you want to get onto Caddo Lake. We just went to Caddo Lake not very long ago. If you hadn't seen that video, check it out in the history on my channel. But this is the Louisiana side of Caddo Lake over here, and it's a beautiful, beautiful park. Protesting, being on the lead. In case you missed it, check out my last video. Chilli is my new Sheltie or Shetland sheepdog puppy. She's about 10 weeks now. I picked her up at 8 weeks. So that's been about 2 weeks ago. We've been doing a lot of potty training and familiarizing ourselves with our surroundings and kind of getting used to other people, and of course my cat's at the house. If you have been watching some of my videos on this channel, some of my other travel videos, you'll notice that I also have a cat named Annie that I travel with sometimes here in the van. So they have been getting acquainted with each other, so. What do you think? It's not too bad. Could be worse. The past couple of weeks have kind of been busy with just working on some things. You know, getting some rules of the house going, getting the potty training down, which we're doing better. So, yeah, it's been a lot of work. I haven't had a puppy in a long time. So, this is our first little outing. So, just wanted to kind of document it and show you all the park. Let's walk down and show them what some of the scenery is here. Okay? So yeah, look how gorgeous it is here. You got a swimming hole over there on the side. I will not be swimming in Caddo Lake. And then over here is where you've got the campground. You can see the RVs. There are paved spots and primitive camping spots where you can pitch a tent there. You can't beat $6 a night for primitive, and it's only $12 for the other sides if you want to use electric and water hookups. I don't know if she's fascinated by the water or if there's something in the grass. So yeah, we brought our stuff kind of ready to camp tonight. Kind of bummed. It's going to be a nice night. It's not going to be too hot, too cold. We're in spring, so oh gosh, we're chasing birds now. But you can see we've got her little bowl down here, got a little chew toy, and she just ate not very long ago. But I want to comment on these little bowls. They're really nice camping bowls, and I have a couple of these for Annie as well, my cat. Alright, so I'm loving these bowls so far. I have I bought a bigger size for Chilli, but I have some smaller ones for Annie. that I have brought on our trips. These are nice because they are collapsible. This one can still expand just a little bit. She has a water bowl and a feed bowl. And you can collapse them just like that, clip them onto your bag, so you'll have a bowl if you go hiking or walking on a nature trail or something. They also have a top that you can snap on there, so if you wanted to store the food inside the bowl, you can snap the top on and just carry it like that, which I do with Annie's food a lot. But yeah, I recommend these. They're collapsible travel pet bowls. You can search them on Amazon. I think this one in particular, the brand was like SLSON. It's a weird thing. But that's the emblem on the top there. And I just reordered these in a bigger size because I love the ones that I got for Annie. There we go, eating something we're not supposed to. So while I'm telling you about some new little things in the van, like the dog bowls, I might as well show you my new seat cover here, which I love. It's a little bit darker of a turquoise than the rest of my van, but that's okay. I knew Chilli would be probably riding up front with me at some point, and I know dogs can be a little dirtier than kitty cats. Of course, Annie doesn't get out of the van much, and I know Chilli will be out and about running around getting dirty, so I figured I would save my passenger seat by putting a cover on it. And this is what I chose. It is a really neat pattern, really pretty, and it's from a company called Sprints, Sprints. And what's unique about this is it's kind of like a towel, so it keeps the seat dry. It'll keep from getting sweat and stuff onto the seat, but it also has let me show you from the back here. It also has like a hood on the back of these that you put around the headrest, so it fits really well on the seat and it stays. So that's really nice, and I figured I'd go ahead and purchase one because I know I'm gonna need it. So just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, it's sprints.com. They have so many cute designs, by the way. There's one with Sasquatch on it that I almost got. This thing's not a new addition to the van. Hopefully we're not going to be using it for very long, but yeah, just brought this just in case, we were going to spend the night. Chilli's been sleeping. She's been kennel trained and stuff like that, so when she gets in something like this, of course this is our carrier when we leave the house and not her normal kennel, but when she gets in something like this, she knows pretty much it's time to chill out and go to sleep. So I figured we'd bring this to kind of travel in, to keep us in one spot and to keep accidents from happening, and to be able to sleep in a more secure spot until we learn better. But yeah, it's a beautiful day, y'all. The breeze is blowing. I kind of wish we could camp tonight, and we're not too far from home. We're about an hour and a half, so not that big a deal to turn around and head back home if we need to. What in the world? Come on. She's just going nuts. She's ready to go. Come on. No. So if we're not gonna get to camp, we're gonna at least watch the sunset. So, got the doors open and the breeze blowing and the sunset. So it's all good. It's so pretty out here. I never would have thought about this place. I just happened to look for places that were relatively close to me that had maybe it was a park, a little campground or something, and I just couldn't believe the prices over here for the little camping spots here. Very cheap for such a beautiful park. Seems like it's well maintained as well. I mean, it's very clean, lots of picnic tables. Just really pretty. Kind of bummed that we're not staying, but maybe this is a good first start, because she is like going 90 to nothing. I mean, she's like all over the place, you know, everything's new. We're running, we're crazy, we're wild. Maybe we need some obedience classes. I don't know, but yeah, all in all, it's still really, really nice. And to be able to just sit in my van and look out. I'm just still so very grateful to, you know, have the opportunity to be in the van. It's not fancy, it's not anything awesome, but it is more than enough to get out there and enjoy yourself and have a good time and go to places like this and really just relax and enjoy them. I encourage anybody and everybody who is thinking about getting a van to travel in, maybe doing a little DIY, maybe going all out and building out a van, whatever you want to do, from very simple to very complicated. Mine, very, very simple. I have a video on my channel that goes through everything I put in the van, how simple it is, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly. So if you're just wanting something to get out there, hit the ground running, something real simple, no build, check out that video in my van playlist. And I try to update when I put some more things into the van or I change things. I try to update that playlist. So anyway, I don't know, I just thought I would put that out there. If you're thinking about it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And this is super simple. And I'm sitting here enjoying the cool breeze and the sunset in this little bitty van of mine. On a really comfortable bed, I might say. What is she doing? All tuckered out. Thank y'all so much for joining us on this little adventure. Not a whole lot going on today, but just glad to be here, glad to get out of the house. Hope y'all come back, see where we wander to next. I do have a big trip planned coming up in the next month. So it's still a little ways out, but I'm still planning it right now about where I want to go and what I want to do. But it's a pretty big trip, so be looking for that. Otherwise, I'm going to try to start getting out. It's springtime. It's time to get out. Winter is over. Need to stretch our legs. Need to blow the dust off of this van and get out, even if it's locally, and explore some places and things to do. Get Chilli used to some stuff. And yes, if the question was in your mind if I am going to be carrying Amy with me on any more adventures, I do plan for that, but I want to make sure that Chilli and Annie have an understanding before I stick them in a little van together. So there might be a few adventures coming up that just have Chilli as a part of that, so she can get used to things, and then we'll probably have 3 of us on board after we kind of get settled in, after Chilli does. So anyway, hope you'll join us and see how that goes. But anyway, like I said, come back, see where we wander to next. You never know where that might be. So thank you for watching, and we will see you the next time. Bye for now. Shh, got somebody down here sleeping.